Adil sat at his tiny kitchen table, head buried in his hands. The clutter around him, unpaid bills, red-marked reminders, and a buzzing phone with relentless debt collection calls, was suffocating. He had always dreamed of living without financial stress, but reality was far from it. His modest job barely covered rent, leaving no room for savings or emergencies. Every day felt like a cycle of survival, not growth. Yet deep down, Adil knew one thing: he could not let this cycle define his life. The turning point, the breaking point came one evening when his electricity was cut off. Sitting in darkness, illuminated only by his phone's dim glow, Adil asked himself a powerful question: if I continue like this for the next 5 years, where will I be? The answer was clear: still trapped, still broke, and still hopeless. That realization sparked something inside him. Adil made a commitment that night: he would learn everything he could about money, earning it, saving it, and multiplying it. Learning the basics, he started small. With free resources from YouTube channels, personal finance blogs, and library books, Adil began reshaping his financial mindset. Instead of blaming circumstances, he took responsibility for every rupee he earned and spent. He tracked every expense in a simple notebook. He cut unnecessary spending: no more daily takeout or impulse online shopping. He set aside even 200 rupees a week as savings, reminding himself, it's not the amount, it's the habit. The small wins gave him confidence. His notebook, once filled with red ink and late fees, slowly began showing progress. Building new income streams, Adil realized saving alone wouldn't be enough. He needed more income. With his background in basic accounting, he started offering bookkeeping services online. At first, the pay was small, but it was a start. Soon, word of mouth spread. His dedication and honesty earned him more clients. Within months, his side hustle was bringing in almost as much as his full-time job. Instead of spending this extra money, he reinvested it, building an emergency fund and clearing debts one by one. Facing challenges. Of course, the journey wasn't smooth. There were weeks when clients delayed payments, and months when expenses piled up. Adil sometimes felt like giving up. But every time he looked at his vision board, where he had pasted a picture of a clean office with his name on the signboard, he reminded himself of his goal: financial freedom. The breakthrough. 2 years into his disciplined journey, Adil had cleared his debts and saved enough to take the biggest risk of his life, opening his own small financial consultancy. At first, it was just a one-room office with a second-hand desk and a basic signboard. But it represented something much bigger: proof that discipline, learning, and resilience could change a life. Clients trusted him because he had walked the path himself. He wasn't just giving financial advice, he was living proof that small, consistent steps could lead to big transformations. Living the dream. Today, Adil walks into his modern office, now rebranded as Adil Financial Solutions. His staff greets him warmly. The once broke young man who couldn't pay his electricity bill now advises families, students, and entrepreneurs on managing money wisely. He lives debt-free, has multiple income streams, and most importantly, he has peace of mind. But Adil never forgets his beginnings. He often tells clients, "I wasn't born financially free. I built it by choice, by habit, and by refusing to give up." Lessons from Adil's story. 1. Track every rupee. Awareness is the first step to control. 2. Save consistently, no matter how small. Habits matter more than amounts in the beginning. 3. Create extra income streams. Don't rely on one paycheck. Skills and side hustles open new doors. 4. Stay disciplined through challenges. Success is built on consistency, not comfort. 5. Dream big, start small. Every great success begins with one decision to try. Final words. Adil's journey is proof that financial freedom isn't reserved for the lucky few, it's built through discipline, persistence, and belief. From a dim, cluttered apartment filled with overdue bills to a thriving financial consultancy, his story shows that no matter how dark the present looks, with effort and vision, the future can shine brightly. If you feel trapped in your financial struggles, remember this: your story isn't over. It's just waiting for you to take control and rewrite it.